Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hope you're well. Champion 1, Division 2. We are back in the 1 series because I tell you, guys, I feel sorry for everyone who is in Champ 3. I'm struggling to cope. I've got to be honest. I'm actually getting tilted for the first time. I'm really getting tilted playing this game. I'm actually getting like proper tilted. And I say, you know what? This isn't good for me because I know I can easily get Grand Champ if I just was to keep playing, but I just don't see the point. The game has become what I thought it would become, and it's real sad. You know, people have moved away from possession. People have moved away from dragging the ball back and keeping possession. They've moved away from learning to play the corners. They've moved away from the basics, the fundamentals, and everyone's trying to force offense. You're meant to outplay people first and then take an opportunity if you get a good opportunity. So we're going back into the 1 series, highly requested. And the reason I stopped last time, as some of you may remember, I got DDoS twice and I went against a free bot and I said I'm done with this, and I had a lot of buffer blow. We've got new internet now, no buffer blow, well, a buffer blow, so pretty damn good. And that means one thing, baby, it means bumps and demos. And this was like what I used to do back in the day. Some of you may not know this, but they brought out a demo chart years ago when they first brought it out and you could add yourself. Someone said, oh yeah, you know, you've seen this guy's got, like, I don't know, however many demos it was back then when it first came out. And I said, oh, I got more than that. And everyone was like, you're lying. I know, I got about 10,000 more than that. Everyone thought I was lying. And I showed them and they said, well, what? Because you could add your name in. And I was like, well, put your name in, you'd be the #1 demo person. I said, well, I don't want to get like that because you're going to get people who just demo for the sake of demoing. But I used to demo as a strategy. And one of the reasons I used it was because people are so close. So to stop my frustration, I will get to Grand Champ before the end of this season. I just need a break from playing 2 solo queue because it is just atrocious. The skill level is extremely low. But I thought, actually, you know, and everyone's talking now. Everyone's talking. And I think, you know what? Maybe if I just play once, I can play the people I'm going to probably team it up with playing against in Champ 3. And I can probably make them feel better just by giving them a quick, you know, maybe a little quick of a thrashing, let's say. So here we go. So here's game 1 of the new series, Champion 1, Division 2. Guys, any questions about this, let me know. Previously, we basically dragged the ball back and did hook shots until, I think it was Champ 3 in ones. But now I'm sort of just, you can probably tell when you watch this, I'm basically playing frustrated. I'm not playing frustrated. I'm playing like I'm coming out for these people. I'm sort of coming out for these people. The bad kickoff, great read from them as well. But yeah, my strategy when I play 1s is I try to make it as close as I can to my 2s games, because then it has a bit more carryover. And this is why I'm not a big believer in rotation. I think if you can understand a system that works well in, you know, you take all the 1s, because people play a lot of, like, some people are really good at 1s. If you come up with a system that blends it, you'll do well. And so you'll see how I play 1s is I play very defensive. I'll quite happily just defend. And, you know, I feel really comfortable. And then it's a lot of demos and bumps. And I do a lot of drag backs. Now, someone left a comment on one of the videos with the Ben stuff, you know, with coaching Ben. And they said, this doesn't work. This won't work. You get demo. Yeah, I just did it there. There's another one. Okay. It works easy peasy. It's just Champ 1, Div 2. Okay. And the guy's already going. See, they just can't stop talking. All of these players in these episodes speak. They gotta have a go at you. So when I was playing with these players, Champ 3, which most Champ 3s are about Champ, not all of them actually, most of them it's actually in Diamond. So this guy could be Grand Champ or Grand Champ 2 for all I know, but they could be Champ 2 for all I know, but they get so mad. Especially this guy, maybe he thinks he's a 2K player or something, I know he's got 2K, but like I've said for a while, like people don't know, first of all, how good 2K, this guy's not a 2K player, I wouldn't have a chance, but people also, even at certain levels, they don't understand the game. So you see this guy constantly diving into corners. This is what they get taught. This is what they get told. They got to play fast. They got to rotate away to rotate in. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. And yeah, you don't do that. So here we go. We're going to get onto the ball nice and high. Match high the ball, but I don't want to throw it away. And you see how he stopped there? I don't have to hit this ball. I don't have to hit this. And once he moves, I can then do a little delayed flick. It's a rhythm break. And then boom, and we just take it back. Because why? Well, I already know I'm in his head. Look how many quick chats this guy's put. And then boom, he dives into the corner. Luckily, I got bumped backwards. So we can actually go there. Now you can, one of the things people do, and look at that, wide open net because they're defending the corner. Brilliant. They do that in Champ 3 as well, don't they? That's why I can't play it. Why the hell? Why are people defending corners now? When did this guy was going to defend the corner? What's the point of defending the corner? Just sit in there. Just sit in there. But they won't listen. So we got to go into ones. We got to just smash them in ones for a little bit, make ourselves feel better until they learn to stop defending the corners and stop diving into our corner. Maybe they'll have a chance. There we go. Thinking about lateral dribble. Now see how he went to the inside? So I can't go. So I've got to wait here for a second. I've got to wait for things to work for me. Guys, there's nothing wrong with waiting. This is where your teammate smashes you off the ball and thinks they're brilliant and they're world class. They're not. They're rubbish. Okay? Because now I've got my space. And I can take every little bit of boost away from him. And now he's screwed. And now I can just go grab this boost. And I'm just going to go grab this boost. And he does recover. But maybe I'll go for the demo. And I just play that away. So you can take your time. You don't have to force the game. Good demo from them. Do you see what I'm saying? But it should back him off. If you don't have to go, you don't have to go. We've got a 6-1 lead here. All right. So sort of take your time. If you don't have to go, wait. And notice they just push the ball at you. They just push the ball forward. No one's creating angles. So this is very defensively. This is a doddle because we already know what this guy's going to do. Yeah, he's just going to bring the ball forward right into us, and we just block it to the corner. And again here, we see the fake, and again he just pushes it right. Players will push the ball into you. Okay, they do it in twos. They might get away with it because a lot of players just panic and dive. If you don't panic in defense, guys, you get a lot out of it. Okay. Just tap that up, come down, little touch here, a little bit of razzmatazz coming up. Razzmatazz, baby. That's my version of mechanics. Look at this. This is what I call mechanics. 2024. Spinning for no reason, just to distract him, just to demo him. He says, "What your mechanic, bro?" And I go to say fundamentals, but I remember I'm permanently chat banned because of the time I got banned for demoing people and then complaining to Devon. But anyway. Demo and boost. Yeah, demo and boost. That's the smartest strategy, right? If I take you out of the play and then I steal all the boosts for when you respawn, that's a pretty good strategy. Works in twos as well, but they don't let you do it. So again, just tapping it around him. Don't have to score that. If you score that, lovely. But we're not really too bothered. I did throw away that possession there. Not the cleanest, really. Would have been good to take the boost. And again, guys, I'm not a very good ones player. All right, a lot of this is joking around. I'm only having a laugh. I don't think I'm a good ones player. I know I'm not a good ones player. Yeah, I really do suck at ones. But, you know, that's the whole point of this series, by the way. So, joking aside, the idea of this series is to learn, you know, to try and get better at ones and to hopefully improve my ones game to get back into Grand Champion ones. So there we go. First game, 8-1. That goal was from a kickoff. I missed it. Yeah, I'm getting a bit bad. I guess it's my old thumbs doing my speed flip nowadays. But pretty good start to this series. Lovely to see the raging. Lovely to see the demos actually working now with this less buffer blow. It's good stuff. But as some of you may remember the last series, what we're going to do is we're going to, once we get to a certain rank and we start struggling, we're going to get precepts in, we're going to get anyone in. We got a lot of great players to help me understand the ones game a bit more. Okay, because again, my ones game is a little bit different. It's more aimed at how I like people to play twos. I know a lot of people don't like the way I play twos, and that's fair enough. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I really appreciate the comments from the last episode, guys. You know, where I was having a tough time, and everyone said, you know, they'd had a tough time too. But you know what I loved is people calling me out. I think that's great. You know, people said to me, well, your statistics may not be right. I love that. Or people saying you played terrible. Brilliant. That's great too, and I agree. I was playing terrible. But I love that everyone's keeping it real. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the support and the constructive criticism and the honesty and the transparency. So I do appreciate that, guys. And yeah, thank you so much. So here we're just stalking. We're stalking, and there's the boost grab. That's what we want. Now we know we've got the boost advantage. We want to try and keep, there we go. We either keep the boost or we get the demo. Okay, so that's kind of what you want. I know what he wants because I know his boost. I always count people's boosts. So I know he's on 0. When he beats me to that, I know he has to jump. He has to. So I track where the jump will be. And there's that flip again. I don't know what it is. These thumbs, man. But I think that might be the last time it happens in this episode. I hope so. Alright, here we go. So going for it again. One other thing that I'm really bad at is kickoff. I need a lot of work there. Luckily that was off. Wasn't great position for me. I should have been a bit deeper. We're going to take that 50 because we've kind of got to. And I hit that ball. It was a bad hit, but luckily they slowed down. So we're just going to grab some boost and go back towards net. Inside or an inline shadow. Either one of those is a good way to go. Here we're low boost. We're just going to grab some pads again. We're probably not going to go for that. Inline, inside shadow. Quick 50 with the side of the car, guys. So if you think about lockdown, if you think about the episodes with Ben, triangle defending, that triangle defending concept, okay, you can use everywhere. So there I can use it in the corner if I want. Often it works well from the mid, but you can use it anywhere. So when you see that, you can use it. And in that situation there, again, there's a sort of an offensive version of the triangle defending. It's an triangle offense. Maybe that should be a thing. Hey, that sounds familiar, Chicago Bulls, Phil Jackson. So, and the Lakers as well. So again, we're going to hover here because they're up in the air. We're going to show them we're high and force them low. And that's a great goal. So obviously I've got a lot of work to do there. So I probably took off too far moving towards away from the net. Maybe I should just fully brake. It's a good play from Snowy, really good stuff. We're going to grab the mid and we're going to miss the mid, okay? Again, we could, if it's dangerous, just take it. So if they get to the center, which it is, same in twos. If this opponent gets to the center and you're the first man, sometimes you've got to just go and again get a demo. This is called defending from behind. So you get deep in a position where it's very unlikely they'll score, for example, from their own corner. Okay, so when they do their first hit, we can either demo them or play the ball back into our own corner, and we'll have a step on them because they've got to land. And here, it's all, like, so I show him the first thing he thinks I'm going to hit that forward. So I show him half of the movement, so he thinks I'm doing it, and then I go to the other side. It's one of the biggest things in Rocket League. Show them the first half they expect, and then go with the other. Okay, and then every so often throw in normal stuff like that. That's high potential. So see this? I'm going very deep to get to that bump. So that's defending from behind. I let him come past me, knowing that to do so, he's going to have a real hard time. And we're just going to grab this boost. Watch for demo. We see him come for demo. Straight onto the ball. Okay, so now we could mix it up. Quick flick. And that's an offbeat flick. So it looks... You're probably thinking, how did he not save that? I gotta be fair, that's harder to save than you think. Because it's not on normal rhythm. It's tap tap. Whereas normally it's tap, carry, because I've done dribble maps and I believe in carrying balls. And then I'll flick and it's too late. It's boom bam. Alright? You'd only carry the ball if you've got space. And you know they're going back. If they start turning, you don't have to. And then just bump them off the ball. So again, everyone's defending corners. And he's gone. Okay, so he's defending the corner. Don't know why he's defending the corner. Smack him. You can do this in twos. If people would just let you do it, you could do this in twos. I've said before, if you have two people using the Pacifist System at their actual rank, and they understand it and they're using it, and they're following it properly at their rank with their skill against the same people at their rank, they'd be winning 15-0. Because it's very easy to do this. In twos, it's like, it's a synergy. Okay, it enhances it. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. I remember this guy. This guy's definitely a high level player because that shot was very good. And I thought, ooh, this is interesting. This guy's actually just taking shots. And that's how I could tell that this guy was good. This is a good player. Almost, but the fact that he's shooting, a great demo. He's doing a good job controlling the boost here. So, all just off. Luckily we read it. We're probably going to get demoed here. Going to grab this boost. Okay, perfect. We're finally into the play. We're going to go for our own demo. Don't get it. Awkward position here. Luckily he hits it away, and again inside to outside. But we are struggling for boost here. He's doing a good job with the possession. We need the possession. Great flick. Yeah, really good. So I should have side flipped in that, but I didn't want to overcommit. I wanted to try and keep mobile. So I come out here. That's a brilliant move. It's such a good move. Because I was like, wait, what? Because I remember thinking he didn't power side cut me. Brilliant play. Yeah, this guy's good. I remember this. You can tell a good player because they're willing to shoot the ball. I know it sounds silly, but you can be as good as you want, Picasso. Pablo Picasso, you can be as good as you want, but you can't escape that. They're demos. You can't escape them. So Picasso, he's there, you know, he's doing his art and whatever he's doing. But I'll tell you, nothing more artistic than a good demo. I'm just trying to block that. But he's got a great kickoff, and he's got a great shot, and he's willing to shoot. But here we're going to try and get in line. There we go. So a little tip there. If you ever go to make a save and someone fluffs the ball up, or they sort of misshoot it like he just did, you can always backflip. Again, this guy is schooling me right now. So You can see he's getting the ball into space. He's going up, and he's just outplaying me. I needed to get up. I needed to get closer now. I think I pushed too far forward for that boost, really. I'm actually going to take that boost. Sneaky. Maybe a demo? 2 in a row, Picasso. Pablo Picasso. 2 in a row. He's like, oh yeah, I love it. I'm just going to paint some. No, you're not going to paint anything today, mate. I'm going to take you and all your paints down. We're going to smash you up the wall. Love him. And again, he's tilted. He said the wow. He said the thanks. You do a few demos on people, you get in their mind. I remember saying this a long time ago back when I used to have a decent internet before. But we're back, baby. We are back with the demos. And is this going to be a hook shot for the road? No. Oh, God. Maybe a little one there. It's a little bit try-hard here. What's going on? Didn't even hook shot it. I didn't even want to risk a hook shot. That's locking in, baby. That's locking in. I was speed flipping on these kickoffs as well. We are just trying to get back to jump 3. So we're going to play it how we would play this. How I would play this. Again, I'm not a good ones player. You may not want to emulate this. Hopefully I have some interesting insights and maybe it'll be a little bit entertaining. Who knows? Again, I'll try and get into the middle. One thing I would say you might learn from me, in all honesty, is defensive stuff and 50s. I'd say that's probably my strength. I'm not a good ones player. Okay, I'm not a mechanical player at all. But like, the reason I want that 50 is because he's pushing it from the outside in, and I was already in the middle, so I can take that 50. So this is what I say to people: if you don't have the space to lateral dribble, okay, look at the hook shot video, look at all that stuff, then you have to take the 50. Okay, just always keep that in mind. And he tried to force a lateral movement, and you can't see here, I can't take the lateral movement. See that? And now I do, and I have to take the 50 because he's already there. Okay, so I can't try and do a hook shot. It's too risky. If I go for a power slide cut, it's too risky. We're going to hide in the net here and get the free ball. Just to confuse him, he doesn't know where we are. So we could power slide cut that, yeah, because we've got space. We can go for a little flick there, maybe a little bump. Bored about it, come back around, maybe try a shot on target. Keep him in the net so we can steal the boost. Now we've got the boost advantage. We know he's low. He's going to force out. We just, boom, just do that. This is the 50s, guys, the 50 game. I always say match the height of the ball or get higher than it, okay, when it's on the wall. So we get above the ball here. So, and this is why no one can get out of defense in these ranks. I'm trying to explain to you. If you push the ball up the wall in ranked, in twos, you won't escape. You'll only escape if they back off. And they're not going to back off because they're just going to turn and dive. So people think diving's successful, but it's not. You've got to not push the ball upwards. What you want to do instead is fake going upwards and try and get infield, or just take a 50. Try and get them to overcommit. And because Picasso was pushing that upwards, I already knew he was going to do that. So I just sat on the wall above the ball and he just hit it into me. I'm going to wait in net there. A lot of people would be very much against that. And it's not something I like to do in ones because you're the first man, okay? And really that's more of a second man skill, but I already gave up too much space. And again, inline / inside shadow. I very rarely do outside shadows unless they've already got the step on me. We're going to take a drive challenge there because he can't score straight away. He's took it back. We can grab some pads, soak up the pads. Grab that. Oh, missed one. He wasted a bit of boost. That's not very good. And again, inside. So we wait for that finish and then we just get on the inside position, throw something towards the net to grab this boost. Look for a demo. Sneaky. And again, inside. So I'm inside here. I can bump him. And now I'm going to get to this ball first so I can move it or try to. And again, look for some sort of bump. And we know he's going to go, so we've got to just hit that over him. Maybe we get a bump here. Nice. Well played. He might recover there, though. Oh, no, he's to my left. And he's angry because I bumped him. We wait here. We're waiting. We're closer to the ball than he is. But I can't. So there, look. But I couldn't lateral dribble into a hook shot there because he's too close. So I can either 50 it, or because the ball's bouncing, I can just go over the top. So here, I just go over the top of him. If it wasn't bouncing, I'd take a 50. Look how mad they are. And these are your teammates when you're in Champion 3. That's what I love. That's what I'm enjoying playing ones again. I think, yes, we're going to play some ones and we're going to have a little bit of fun with these guys. It plays to your backboard. Empty jump down. You can empty jump down there. It was close, definitely was. Again, look for a bum. Shot comes on. Brilliant shot. Okay. Look for a bum. What a save. They're so well. They're mad. But I am as well. I got to be honest. I am lately. So you might want to get around the ball. So we're just going to try and always try and like get the ball to land like on the wall flat. I got demoed there, but that's fine. We're just looking to buy ourselves time, and again, inside position here. Nice inside shadow, and then we can just cut off that threat very easily. Very simple. When we're in that inside position, I'm very confident. And here, this is defending from behind. And then we just play it across. So there we go. GG, Picasso. Good stuff, my man. Good stuff to everyone we just played. Good start to this series. Hopefully we can get back to, and they say only bump, we love it. Yes, we only bump because that's all we need to do. Until you guys learn how to do distance management, which you won't do because you've been listening to the wrong people for a long time, we'll just keep smashing you. Your position is too obvious and you're not waiting in good positions. It's the same in twos. You can smash people all day long because no one's willing to sit in there. It's not just because of what that gives you, it's because you avoid bumps. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Do appreciate the support. Look at yourself and peace out. Peace.